Ashton Lambie, another day out on the water for American Magic today on Patriot, their AC75. You're one of the cyclors. You come from the world of cycling, track cycling, I believe, but can you just quickly give us the highlights of your career?
Yeah, my name's Ashton Lambie. I've been a track cyclist before I joined American Magic as a cycler. Got 5 national titles, a few World Cups, 4 world records, world championship. I was the first person to do the individual pursuit under 4 minutes, so that's kind of like my claim to fame. And my mustache.
That sounds amazing. I don't have any questions about your mustache.
Okay, we'll do that next week.
Tell us what attracted you to the America's Cup and how did you get involved?
When I finished track cycling, like in 2021, I've kind of gotten to the point where I was the first person to do sub 4 minutes, which was a huge milestone, kind of like the 4-minute mile. And I won world championships in the same year, and so I was kind of like, okay, well, what's next? And then I got involved with this through SRAM Components, who's one of the sponsors of the team. They've been a long-time supporter of me, and I was racing gravel and got the opportunity to try out for this and made it, and just saw the environment, saw the team, saw the community, and just the development of everything, and it's been an incredible opportunity that I've been super excited.
How much were you aware of the America's Cup before that opportunity came along?
Yeah, none. I don't have a background sailing. I grew up in the Midwest. Like, there's not very much sailing. And yeah, so I'm totally green. Like, I feel like I learn a ton of new stuff every day. There's an incredibly talented team here of folks from, boat builders to data analysts to the afterguard. Like, everyone's so talented and has so much to share. It's incredible.
Your role is all about physical performance. How much have you had to change your training? How much has your body had to change for this role?
I mean, it's a different role. Now there's, like in track cycling, there's what I would call a specific metric. It's like every day you're going out and you're trying to optimize lap splits, like how fast you can go around the track. It sounds simple, but like if you're not working on that every day, you're kind of missing the point. And so for us, it's like the specific metric is a little bit ambiguous for the whole boat of like winning the cup, like what's that look like for everyone. But for us, it's like we're just smashing watts. And so looking at that as your specific metric of like you're trying to produce as many watts as possible, that's really refreshing and really satisfying. So it's changed a little bit, but at the end of the day, like most cycling training is the same. Some days you go hard, some days you go easy. If you feel really good, you can probably go a little harder. If you're tired, go a little easier. Like, it's not rocket science,
With every other aspect of the America's Cup, there's a curve that goes up towards the America's Cup in terms of performance.
Yeah.
How much do you think your performance as a cycling team, as a cycler team, will improve, will ramp up, or will it be fairly static, do you think?
Oh, I think we learn new stuff every day. I mean, I think all of us as a team grow tighter every day. We learn how to interact with the larger group every day. A lot of us have roles outside the cycling team as well. I mean, I think as with any like long, big high performance sport, like for me it was going to the Olympics, you've got this 4-year trajectory, and this isn't super different, or it's quite a long trajectory, and I think we're just scratching the surface of where we can go. Absolutely.
Which elements of the team are you involved in outside of the cycler role?
Some of the mechatronics department stuff. Yeah.
Is that something you have an interest in, or a
I do have an interest in. I love getting to do the short team stuff. I mean, cycling's fun, but it's fairly repetitive, and so getting, I've worked in bike shops and in the industry since I was 15, and being a professional athlete, like I kind of miss that, just like working with my hands and working with systems. So it's been really cool to get into that aspect again.
That must have been useful to integrate yourself with the team.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's incredible, yeah. Because like you can only ride bikes so much every day, and it's fun to learn and get to try my hands at other stuff outside of that. Absolutely.
We're here with Brian Metro from Alinghi Red Bull Racing. You are trimming on port side of the AC75 today. So yesterday you practiced a lot of roundups and bearaways, and today you put those maneuvers into practice with lots of laps on a short course. Is the focus on mark roundings and also maybe ley lines coming off your performance in Jeddah?
It's a bit part of the learning that we had in Jeddah, and sure we want to improve on those rounding with the 75. So we focus on that the last few days.
So one board versus two board roundings, specifically at the leeward gate. How are you deciding which to choose and how early in advance?
Most of the time it's a last call, just before the turn, but I think the two board, it's an easy maneuver. So when we are a bit sharp on ley line, or when it's a bit too breezy, it's easier to go with two board.
So it's a maneuver based on confidence?
Confidence and ley line.
So what's the trick to rounding with one board down without losing grip?
It's to keep the board flat, the foil in the water, and there is a lot of things to do with the cant and also with the sail trim, so we're learning.
And how are you working on your link controls to help you with these maneuvers?
We're working with that every day. I would say that we just start using the link and everything we can do with that, so it's learning every day.
Is there no limit to refining link controls?
No, I think we can push it really far, so it's an interesting thing.
What's your ultimate goal when it comes to linking controls? Is it a big range of trim options or just making it as simple as possible to trim?
We have to find it, and I think we will know it with the boat one, but the goal is to have a bit of automation on the maneuver, on the trim exit the maneuver, so it's why we're using it.
Have you got a single button for a safe trim setting, for example, for a mark rounding in stronger winds, let's say?
We have a lot of different options.
So what would be a good mark rounding in terms of cant angle, twist in the sail?
The goal is to be, it's more where the boat is after the rounding. It's to be able to do sharp turn and keep the speed outside of the roundup.
So in the third stint today, when you're practicing your mark roundings, you're attacking and jibing around the marks. The wind dropped, making it more difficult. Would you still go for a JK maneuver, for example, in the light wind?
I think it's not an issue to do a JK because coming from downwind, you're pretty fast. So just a matter of having the right timing with the board drop and doing a nice turn.
Your maneuvers around the windward mark were a bit more touch and go in the lighter wind.
Yeah.
What was going on there?
Then we were still sailing with the J4 and the M2, so missing a bit of power to achieve nice maneuver in the really light breeze.